Derek the mechanic here. This is part two. I already got a part one of this. You can go check my part one out, man. I got some other stuff talking about this same issue. 2001 Mercury Grand Marquis. You got one of these right here. Doing an intake on one, man. I'm gonna give you a tip. You know, a lot of people don't know. I do a lot of these. That's the old intake there. I already got it off. Put the aftermarket already on. As you can see, that's the aftermarket. It's got the aluminum front on it for you know, better durability, lasts longer. You know, we're around with the thermostats at. These are where they crack at. And on hills, that's where it was cracked. Another issue is this back here in the back of the intake. Let me show you. You can just pull this off. Boom. That was also broke. Leaking water on the side of the manifold onto the heads, dripping on it down into the valley, and then from the valley on down to the ground. So we put another one on here. Let me tell you another thing is, that's why they call parts aftermarket, because sometimes you got to modify stuff. This bracket right here, this bolts up. This really goes about right here in this area. I'm gonna set it on here. I'm trying to hold the camera and set it on here so I can show you guys. It sets on here and it's got to go back on. So I modified it, cut it to where I can put it back on, because the aftermarket ones don't require you to put that bracket back on. So what I did, I just cut it, because you want to have it because it has a neck on there. That's a metal neck, and that neck has to go back in place for you to put that long bolt back in there. So with this one here, modified it, gonna put it back on. Just probably just lay it up there like that. Or matter of fact, let me flip it around here. It goes the other way because the cable's right there going to me. Bam, there it is. It's gonna lay right like that, but I had to cut it. Had to cut it off. The other end, pretty much, it's in this box. Where did I put the other end at? Let's see here, where it's at. Laid it somewhere around here. Well, anyway, it's around here. I had to cut it, like I say. I had to cut about 3 inches off of there to get it to work. But, you know, got it off, man. This bracket is a pain in the ass, man. It's a 13 millimeter bolt and a nut to get this bracket off the back of that intake, man. The intake will come right up out of there. But had to cut this, man. If you have problems like this, that's what it is. All you gotta do is modify it. That's why they call them aftermarket. Got the aftermarket one on there. So, need some work done, give me a call, 851-6165. And I got you, Derek the mechanic. All right, 851-6165.